In the natural evolution from a person who thinks only of himself, feeding the I, ego, to one who thinks of those around him, we or us, I was destined to share with everyone, with all, the methods that have helped keep myself and my students healthy and vital. This book provides everyone the opportunity to choose health and vitality. While many people think movement or exercise, eating correctly, and being healthy is a lot of work, the fact of the matter is that moving too little, eating incorrectly, and being devitalized are simply choices with ramifications. The ramifications I am speaking of are laid out clearly in Bill Walcott's foreword, as well as being discussed throughout this book. They include physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual degeneration. Society at large has lost touch with the fact that for thousands of years, ancient enlightened men have been telling us that we are miniature models of the cosmos, that all in the universe can be found within us. We are both star people and people of the earth. The current condition of the human race mirrors our management of Mother Earth. We breathe the air that is her lungs. We drink the water that is her blood. We eat the foods that are the product of her great and beautiful body. How can we be any healthier than she? For we are she, and she is we. In our pursuit for material gain, and to better understand ourselves, we have focused on the sense world, the world of what we can see, touch, hear, feel, and taste. We have become industrialized and institutionalized. Our science and medicine have become ever more complex and specialized, to the point that today we are surrounded by experts who have studied tirelessly to learn more and more about less and less, only to end up knowing absolutely everything about nothing. We have studied disease looking for health. We have made plastics, processed foods, and medical drugs in an attempt to make things easier. Yet we have not only made things harder for ourselves and our children, we have become the greatest parasite Mother Earth has ever known. In fact, we have even become a parasite to the moon and made a garbage dump out of space in the process. The famous naturalist Edward O. Wilson informs us that today we are killing more living species of all types than ever in history. The escalating rates of disease among plants, animals, and human beings was forecasted in the pioneering works of great people such as Sir Albert Howard, Sir Robert McCarrison, Dr. William Albrecht, Ph.D., Rudolf Steiner, Dr. Aaron Fred Pfeiffer, Lady Eve Balfour, Dr. Weston A. Price, and Francis Marion Pottinger Sr. and Jr. While these great pioneers studied plants, animals, and man, and how to keep them healthy, they warned of the impending dangers we face through chemical and industrialized management of plants and animals. We have come a long way down the road they tried desperately to steer humanity away from many years ago. While they all warned of the danger in managing Mother Earth, her crops, animals, and ourselves with such short-sightedness, they also stated that we could, with a concerted effort, turn things around and head back toward a healthy existence. A healthy existence for both the ecosystem of Mother Earth and the inner ecosystem of the human being. I was fortunate to have a mother who was both health-minded and respectful of Mother Earth. We lived off the land when I was young. Produce and animals were our lifebread, and on a farm you quickly learn that you only get what you give. You reap what you sow. We knew exactly where our food came from, and if there was anything wrong with it, it was our fault. Simple. Today, people rarely see their produce or the animals they eat in the field, nor do they see what is done to the land in the process of growing produce and raising animals. Under the influence of the food processing industry, commercial farming industry, chemical corporations, and the pharmaceutical industry, which reap billions and billions of dollars each year from the drugs sold to patch both man and animal alike. We are living like an ostrich with its head in the sand, falsely believing that what is out of sight is out of mind. This book comes with a bit of tough love. Not all in this book has yet been supported by scientific research. It is based upon my own clinical experience. It is truly time to pull our heads out, be they in the sand or some other dark place. Clearly, the experts have not made us healthy. They have only allowed us to ignore the head, neck, back, heart, and stomach aches that were intended to warn us of foul play. To change the world for the better, we must start with ourselves immediately. It will be your children who are left with the mess we've created or allowed to be created because our bad diets and lifestyles left us too lifeless to get involved, to care, to stand up to those with purely I or selfish motives. To restore our health is to restore health to our ecosystem and Mother Earth, for the two are inextricably linked. To get healthy, we must begin to think right, and as I always tell my clients and students, you have to drink right to think right, eat right to think right, move right to think right. And to drink right and eat right means that we will have to pay a lot more attention to what we put in our oceans, lakes, rivers, and streams. To eat right, we will have to pay a lot more attention to what is being done to our food and the land it is grown upon. When we begin to move right, you won't see lazy or obese people driving around the parking lot for half an hour trying to get a parking spot right next to the entrance of the local shopping mall. When we are moving right, we will be much more respectful of the air. We are polluting unnecessarily because we will be more conscious of the fact that we are breathing it. If the thought of eating correctly, moving your body, and becoming healthy seems daunting and like a lot of work to you, don't worry. It's no more work than you are doing to manage a life of illness and fatigue right now. This book teaches you how to eat right so you can enjoy food and the vitality it gives you right now. You may not realize how your food choices are directly linked to your aches, pains, and sagging vitality. Many people today have lost sight of the fact that life is movement and movement is life. The world is getting fat while it is getting sick, and you are the only one who can change that. How many people do you think realize that the human body is about 80% water as they pour coffee, tea, soda pop, alcohol, and sugar drinks of neon blue and fluorescent green down their gullets? This book teaches you to have a healthy body, a healthy mind, and a productive life. You need to drink good, clean water. Please don't wait to get involved until it is completely toxic with industrial waste. Your body manufactures 2 million red blood cells every second. Just look at what you ate and drank in the past 24 hours to see what your new red blood cells are made of. That observation alone may shed some light on the number of drugs being consumed by the population at large today. Clearly, you can't achieve the look or feel you want using your stomach as a garbage can you? No, it's not hard to be healthy, to be vital, to be productive, and to have a beautiful body. It's just a choice. All you have to do is change your mind, to change your thinking, and allocate your energy to achieving what you want, not what you don't want. Famous Australian business consultant Brad Sugar says, "The formula for change is when the desire for change is greater than the resistance to change." If you're ready to make that change to become healthy, vital, productive, beautiful, and happy with who you are, to make Mother Earth better by making yourself better, this book is for you. If you want to continue to be fat, tired, diseased, unhealthy, destructive to Mother Earth, and keep drug lords rich, the formula is easy and you don't need a genius like Albert Einstein to give it to you. It's simple. More of the same equals more of the same. I invite you to follow the simple life-changing principles in this book so that we can all set a good example for the next generation. We owe it to ourselves and to our children to be healthy and vital. If you've read this far, chances are very good you're ready. Let's do it. Your personal health and vitality consultant, Paula Check, San Diego, California, February 2004. Great speakers have always found violent opposition from mediocrities. The latter cannot understand it when a man does not thoughtlessly submit to hereditary prejudices, but honestly and courageously uses his intelligence. Albert Einstein. Acknowledgements. Anyone who has written a book can attest to the fact that in some ways the process is much like giving birth. A book begins as an idea, often an idea intended to serve a purpose to fill a need. From there, we water this mental seed, this idea, with progressively more action in the form of further thought and discussion. Finally, we commit ourselves and others to this idea and make it a reality. Once we evolve beyond the idea stage, others have to get involved again, like creating and giving birth to a human being. My idea to give birth to this book began as a mental seed that was first shared with my wife, Penny Crozier. While some people are easy to convince of an idea, Penny is not. Penny's mind immediately begins to think, what should he be doing with his mental energy? Article deadlines, course manual revisions, videos to be made. He has a new client coming in tomorrow. She runs the business. When I explained my deep desire to write this book, she could see the importance of it and committed to help me get the job done. Thank you, Penny, for your patience with me. I know that I am the father of this idea, which makes you the mother, complete with the pains of birthing. Once I get the idea on paper, I hand it off to Penny, the Czech Institute staff, and finally to the many reviewers so that when it comes into the world, has more of my strengths, fewer of my weaknesses. There have been many guardian angels who have put their strengths and love into this book so that I may best serve you and Mother Earth. These people include Kara Burke. If Penny is the mother of this book, Kara is the midwife. There are a few people in the world who could handle the many tasks of researching, editing, laying out graphics, schedule coordination for the photo shoots, and the many details of book production without cracking up. While Kara would agree that performing the work of 10 people is a challenge, she would most likely tell you that trying to get me to write shorter chapters is the mother of all challenges. While my book, The Golf Biomechanics Manual, took a year to write and produce, this book has been like the child that preferred the womb, tasking Kara with what is now 3 years of work. Kara has carted reports, chapters, and files of all sorts all over the world as we progressively refine the book to what it is here. This book would not exist if not for Kara. Thank you, Kara, for your unselfish support and constant efforts to help me become a better writer, and for your constant love and care for this project. This book is proof that an idea can have one father and two mothers, for it is very much Kara Burke. Charlie Allegan. For several years, Charlie worked as the Czech Institute artist. After having completed most of the diagrams and drawings for this book, Charlie went on to other pursuits in life. For over 4 years, his artwork allowed me to express my thoughts multidimensionally. Charlie's artwork contributes greatly to this book, improving the reader's ability to comprehend the message I am trying to convey. Charlie, you are an amazing talent, and your work will serve humanity through all the books you and I have done together for a long time after we are both in another world. I love you, and you will forever be dear to me, my friend. Jialing Li. Jialing took over where Charlie left off as company artist. Jialing has done an amazing job not only by maintaining the style developed by Charlie, but also by adding her own unique feel to the images. Thank you so much, Jialing, for enhancing my ability to communicate to the world artistically through you. It is a great pleasure to see your smile every day at work. Jialing, I appreciated your contributions to my work, this book, in the Institute and its many students. Czech Institute staff. How to Eat, Move, and Be Healthy. More than any other project I've completed has involved the entire Czech Institute staff. They all have been involved in reading manuscript drafts, giving feedback, and supporting the entire process. Their feedback has often been valuable for determining when my writing and message has been too complex for the general public. Because they are like family to me, they are reliably candid. Czech Institute students. My many consultations with students of the Czech Institute have not only offered me a chance to practice, but also to learn and grow as a practitioner faster than I could as a practitioner dealing only with a private clientele. Working with the students, I've become better and better at simplifying my explanations of psychological, emotional, mental, and spiritual processes so that they may better convey information to their clients. I have always been challenged to find the point at which distilling technical information best serves the public without losing necessary dimension, depth, or value. This process helped me learn what Kara and Penny have tried so hard to teach me for many years. Students, thank you for the opportunity to learn through you each day. You have helped make this a better look for the lay person. Mentors. While there may have been many mentors in my life who have served me in the development of a holistic approach to both life and the body, the following are most relevant to this book. Bill Timmons has taught me an immense amount about the hormonal systems of the body. He has also served as a major contributor to my understanding of digestion, elimination, stress physiology, and the importance of lifestyle factors. Dr. Timmons gave me valuable support and encouragement for the system I developed and teach today. And his training further motivated me to focus my efforts on what causes people's problems, not just the application of quick fix technologies, as so many in the health and exercise fields do today. Thank you for your wonderful influences, Dr. Timmons. Cliff Oliver has been like a guardian angel, sent to look over me as I serve humanity as best as I can. With his extensive background in the fields of nutrition, chiropractic, natural, and holistic medicine, he has been an invaluable source of knowledge for me. Dr. Oliver has helped all instructors of the Czech Institute, Chris Mon, Janet Alexander, and Susie Novell, with challenging clients teaching us along the way. Dr. Oliver serves me each time I see, hear, or think of him by showing me what kind of man I can be. Dr. Oliver, thank you for all your love and ongoing support, and for your direct and indirect contributions to this book. Fong Ha taught me by being a living example that one could achieve an incredible amount through stillness. Fong gave me many great ideas for cultivating Qi, ideas that have been useful with my clients and now will be of use to all the readers of this book. Equally important, Fong Ha has served to show me that I can age into a splendid combination of graceful movement, beauty, intelligence, wisdom, and natural power. Through his instruction and my application of that training, the seed of Fong Ha's masteries are offered to you through this book too. Bill Walcott and Dodie Anderson mentored me through my training as a metabolic typing advisor. Thank you, Dodie and Bill, for being incredibly patient with me and my students as we have learned to effectively apply metabolic typing. Bill, your work has served to change untold thousands of lives for the better, both through your own words and through mine and that of Czech Institute students. For anyone ready to take responsibility for their own health, the practice of metabolic typing presented here and expanded upon in your book, The Metabolic Typing Diet, is a necessary first step. Thank you for your many valuable contributions to this book. Reviewers. One of the most challenging things writers can do is expose their ideas to those with the knowledge and skill to critically analyze them. It is natural to nurture and protect your ideas, much like you would your own children, and take strengths to accept critical feedback, particularly when it could mean that you may have been wrong, possibly even wrong for many years. The kind of people that have the knowledge and skill to provide feedback for a book such as this are highly skilled, industrious, and busy people. Therefore, I must thank them not just for their feedback, but for their time and willingness to share their knowledge by improving the message contained in this book. Special thanks to reviewers Susan Oliver, Eric Serrano, MD, Jay Smith, MD, Czech Practitioner Level 3, Czech HLC Level 2, Matthew Walden, ND, DO, Czech Practitioner Level 4, Czech HLC Level 2, Nigel Brook, ND, DO, Czech Practitioner Level 3, Dr. Cliff Oliver, Bill Walcott, Alon Biggert, Czech HLC Level 3, and Emma Lane, Czech Practitioner Level 4, Czech HLC Level 3. If I have missed any of you, please forgive me and know that I sincerely appreciate your support and efforts. I would also like to thank Sue Czech and Paul Czech Jr. for the love and support that fueled me through much of my professional career. The love and energy you gave me and give today are a part of everything I do. Thank you all.